guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we are gonna start off with something exciting for me, something that I've been wanting to do for a few weeks now. I just haven't had a chance to because I've been super busy. But as you all know, now the Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam palette has came out. It came out February 14th, if I'm not mistaken. Everyone, the whole internet was going crazy over it, and that was including me because it was one of the first palettes that I had ever seen that really caught my attention, and that they were colors that I would use every day. So I knew that when it came out, I had to get it. So I have it now here in my hands. This is what it looks like. It costed me about $40 on the Anastasia Beverly Hills page. It does have 14 colors to it. Like I said, they're all super neutral. They have their pinks, they have the foil colors, which those colors I'm amazed with. I've always loved those kind of colors. It does have blacks. It has like your transition colors. So so when you first get it, this is what it's gonna look like. Packaging, of course, you know, it comes with this. It comes with all the colors in the back. When you do open it, of course, it has like the modern Renaissance palette. You know, it's velvety, soft glam, Anastasia. And once again, on the back, it just has, you know, the description of what it does carry, what the ingredients carry, everything like that. Now, I do admit I had to test it out the first day that I got it. I kind of swatched it. I don't know if a few of you guys probably saw it on my Instagram stories where I did, you know, a few swatches with flash and without flash. Like I said, it was just one of those palettes that I had been waiting for the longest time. And seeing the colors, I just had to swatch them and see what they look like, because to me they were just the most prettiest thing ever. So let's get into it. And like I said, this is what it looks like. It's velvety, it's really nice, regular color, 14 shades. When you do open it, of course, you're gonna have, you know, your mirror. You're gonna have your mirror, which I haven't taken off the plastic yet. And this is what your palette's gonna look like. You're gonna have kind of your light toned colors, and then these here you have your pink and like a brownish color, a gold color, burgundy black. These three here, they are a little bit more foily colors, and they look amazing with and without Fix Plus or just anything like it. Just looks foily. So I'm going to go ahead and start from my right, going left from the top row. I'm going to kind of swatch it and show you guys what they kind of look like. I'm just going to kind of see, and if I have enough room on my arm, which I probably will, to kind of go ahead and show you guys. So this first color here, it's called Tempera. It's a little bit more like a tan white bone color. It has a little bit of shimmer to it. It's a little bit matte, but it does have a shimmer to it. So what it does look like, we're just going to kind of swatch here. And they're pretty pigmented. So this is kind of what they look like. So we're going to go ahead and set this down. So this is Tempera. This is what Tempera kind of looks like. Let's just swatch it here and see if you guys could see it. This is kind of what Tempera looks like. Like I said, it is a bone color. It's probably a lot for, you know, what I've used it for just like your main shade, and then you go in with your transition. So that's what Tempera does look like. Like I say, it's very, very pigmented. It does have a little bit of fallout. That's what I have noticed about this palette. But I mean, other than that, I've had no issues with it. Like I've also said, it does come with a brush, you know, the regular Anastasia brush. Now this brush, I have fallen in love with it just because it's great at blending. It's really good. I've actually liked it a little bit more than the Master Palette by Mario, which I do have. That one's probably a little bit harder to blend, but this one has been so easy to blend with. But going on to the next color, this next color is called Glistening. I have used this color a lot for the inner corner of my eyes. As you guys could see, it is a gold color. Like I said, you really don't have to like dig into it, and this is what it looks like. I don't know if you guys could see how pigmented it is, and it does shine, so that's why I really like to put it in my inner corner because it looks really pretty and it makes like the colors pop out a little bit more. This color here, I use it more as a transition color, which is the third color. Here it is called Orange Soda. I know there's a few colors that could come from the Modern Renaissance palette. Like I said, I don't have the Modern Renaissance palette just because, I mean, I'm not saying that it's ugly, but it's a pretty palette. Just for me, it just doesn't go with me just because the colors are more like maroon and stuff, and I really don't like using those colors on me. I feel like they really don't fit me. But anyways, this one here is Orange Soda. Like I said, I do use it more as a transition color just because I like using my browns and, you know, just kind of going in from there. It's kind of more of a neutral color. Now going on to these colors, they're a little bit more foily colors. This one here is called Pink Rose. That is what I have on my eyes right now. I have fallen in love with this color because I like pinks and browns and all of those. But like I said, you don't really have to dig into them, and you just right away get a color. And that's what it's going to look like on your finger. So when you swatch that, that's what it looks like. It kind of looks like a brown pink color, kind of like a rose gold color, but I have fallen in love with it because, like I said, you get a brush, you could use your finger, your brush, and then you just wipe it on and it just goes on perfectly. To me, like I said, you could really use it with some Fix Plus. To me, there's really no like huge difference in it just because they look the same. It's just pretty much everyone's preference, you know, just what they prefer. But this one here is called Sultry. This one here is kind of like a brownish burgundy color. Now, like I said, these three colors do have a lot of fallout. I'm not too sure if maybe because they're foily, they're another type of formula. But this is what it looks like. And then when you put it on, it's very pigmented. And this is kind of what it looks like. It's a little bit more brown color. I think it would look really pretty. I actually haven't used this color yet because I haven't figured out like a right style to do it with. So we'll see. I will try to come up with an idea. But on to this next one, bronze. This bronze color, I have really fallen in love with it. It's kind of like the Huda Beauty rose gold palette. There is a color just like this one. I'm not too sure which one has a little bit more fallout, but they're both amazing, and I mean, I'm pretty sure you could use them both the same. So like I said, this one is called Bronze. This one, you grab it and it's very pigmented. I have fallen in love with this one because I think this one is the most sparkly one, and it's just super pretty. I love it. I could use it every single day, but I mean, I would probably run out, and I don't want to do that. I just really purchased it, so I wouldn't want to run out for it. Okay, so the next one is Mulberry. So we're gonna go ahead and take a swatch. This one here is more of a brown brick burgundy color, I would say. This one is a matte color. As you guys could see, it's matte. It looks a little bit more brown here on camera. This is what it looks like. Brown. Very pretty color. Like I said, very pigmented, and like I said, I mean, they're really easy to work with. The colors are just amazing. And then we're gonna go ahead and start from my right to left, which is the second row. This color, I have really fallen in love with it. It's kind of like a mauvey pink, lilac purple color. I'm not too sure how to explain it. It's called Dusty Rose. I've also used it as a transition color, and I kind of tried it out because I never thought that it would work as a transition color, and it does. And I actually have this one on my eyes right now too as a transition. So this color, what it looks like, it looks a little bit brownish color, mauvey, really light color, but like I said, it's easy to work with and it pretty much fits with everything. The next color here is called Fairy. Fairy is very similar to this glistening color. It's a little bit more shimmery. In my opinion, it's a little bit more shimmery. Like I said, it's a very different formula. You could really feel it once you touch the palette. This is what it does look like. It also works really good for the inner corner. And then when you swatch it, it also looks like that. It's a little close to bronze, but it's just not as foily and as powdery, I guess you could say. But it works amazing. I've tried it, like I said. When I first got this palette, I just had to dig into it because I just couldn't wait to, you know, have to make a video and just, you know, I kept putting it off and putting it off and putting it off because I've been so busy. But I said to myself, I better do this because by the next time when I want to make a video, probably Anastasia has released her like next palette and I didn't want to do that. But going on to the next color, this color is called Burnt Orange. I do use this also as a transition color. Like I said, this palette has been my all-time favorite. I have been using it non-stop every single day. Even if it's good to go out to work or just, you know, going grocery shopping, something, but I always use it because it's my favorite palette. I think it's gonna be forever. So that's what this color looks like. I'm just gonna go ahead and swatch these so you guys could kind of see what they look like. The next color is Sienna. This Sienna color, I'm not even sure if I'm pronouncing it right, but this Sienna color, it's kind of like a brickish color. It's really close to this color here. It is a little bit lighter. This color, like I said, goes to these other two colors that I'm about to swatch. That's what that color looks like. It's also close to the sultry color, but this color, it does not have any shimmers at all to it. It's pretty much matte, works amazing, and is totally pigmented. This next color here is called Rustic. This rustic color, it's also kind of close to the burnt orange color, just a little bit darker, but as you guys could see, these four colors here, they're pretty much similar. All of them are similar to each other, so I mean, that's why I'm doing them all here so you guys could see it. So Rustic is very pigmented as well. We'll go ahead and put that next to this one. This is what it looks like. As you guys could see, they are all browns, and like I said, they are all very similar. The Cypress Umber color is a little bit darker than all. So when you get this one kind of looks like a dark black color. Like I said, it looks like probably sultry, but also matte and a little bit darker. So this is what the color looks like. And for our very last color, we have our Noir, which is our all-time favorite, black color. It's, to me, in my opinion, it's always good to have a black color because I know I've gotten palettes or I have to leave somewhere, I have to travel somewhere, and you know, you're in a rush and you just grab whatever palette, or you have to be taking 4 or 5 palettes, you know, just to get one that you like. And that has happened to me a lot because I've always needed browns, I've always needed blacks, and I've always needed foil colors. So that's why this is my favorite palette so far, because like I said, it has your whites, your tans, it has your pinks, it has your foils, burgundies, browns, and like I said, it has your black. Plus, it has this amazing brush here that, like I said, it works wonders. But anyways, back to the palette. This one here is Noir. It is a black color, straight black, and this is what it looks like. I have also used this color for eyeliner. I have used it for, you know, my top liner. It's just worked for everything. Like I said, this is my go-to palette for now. I'm pretty sure I will not get over it for a while, just because, like I said, it has been super easy to work with, super pigmented. I know that I will not have any troubles with it. Like I said, it has all my favorite colors. These are the tones that I usually wear on a daily basis, and I love the foil colors just because those are colors that I can use to go out, you know, or just put it on and it'll look elegant, it'll look pretty, pigmented, and they really stand out. If you put it on, they like really stand out. So yeah, so these are the 14 colors for the Anastasia Soft Glam palette, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, once again, I totally recommend this palette. I have fallen in love with it, and I am pretty sure that a lot of you guys will. So go ahead and go out and buy this palette. And like I said, once again, I thank you for watching this video, and I hope you guys put a thumbs up to it, and I hope you guys subscribe, and I hope excuse me, I can't talk today. I hope to see you guys again soon. Thanks. Bye.